Hey, how's it going, Blaze? Mrs. U Taker, how's it going? What a great show you guys just watched on Blaze Radio that is leaning towards death. Great jam-packed action. I love it. Sorry, just answered a quick message there. I'm waiting for a few people to come in. Now, you guys know the one guy, Freak Show Macy Lucas. He's been in for about a week now. But I just wanted to throw a fatal four-way battle royal. But the three men on the screen are none other than Mark Caliber. And I'm going to throw it out there now. Mark Caliber is in the chat. Do you mind if I tweak them just a little bit? I like to have my characters all with a little bit of a different look. I haven't done too much of a change to Handsome Rick besides his robe. Instead of white, it's black and red. And then Dynamite Daniel Doring. You guys know him in the chat as Daniel Dino, but I wanted a little bit of a backstory for him. And I've got a little backstory brewing for Handsome Rick Race as well and Mark Caliber. But I really have it spelled out in the chat of the RWO little bathrooms business area. And basically, Dynamite Daniel Doring is a mercenary left over from the last great war that destroyed civilization as we know it. And he's been out in the wasteland, hiding out, living a life of solitary, and had re-emerged to get his arch nemesis known as Savior, but Savior ran off and is in hiding. So now Dynamite Daniel Doring is looking for one thing, and that's to capture the ruler of the Wasteland title and basically bring back the old ways, which he classifies as the better days, the glory days of civilization. So that is the backstory to Dynamite Daniel Doring. Handsome Rick, I'm still working on yours. And Mark Caliber, I will as yours as well. So we're going to do this match, and then I'm going to bring you guys back for one more match, and that's going to involve all the women that have recently stepped into the wasteland or re-emerged. Chris Clark, I will be working on your character. This is my time off, and I'm working on things slowly. Mark Caliber and Rick Race were downloads, so I didn't have to worry about creating them. But Dynamite Daniel Doring is one I created, as well as some of the women that you'll be seeing. I want to say hi to everyone in the chat. I know I've missed a lot of you guys coming in. Are you in the women's match? No. And I won't be doing any commentary. If I'm talking normal, I'm fine. But if I try and break out a little bit harder, my throat is wrecked. After the pay-per-view, I ended up catching a little bit of a cold. So now the throat, when I try and really extend it and bring it out a little bit more, it's garbage. So, yes, Almar Wolf, you are in the women's match. Of course you are. You know, Mark would fit in on the Barons, but knowing my luck already has another group. I'm going to be revealing where everyone's going to be in the territories before we start the Series 3. So have no worries. There might be some twists and turns, but everyone that is in a faction will be in that faction that they're already in. So Kindred Nation will be Kindred Nation. Warrior Nation will be Warrior Nation. So those won't be changed. But the people that are not in a nation will be put in. Missy Canuck will be debuting tonight in a exhibition match. How's it going, Mrs. U Taker? And I took liberties with Missy Canuck because I couldn't remember what she looked like, and I didn't know how to find her, and I didn't want to ask, and I wanted to be creative. So she's titled Missy Canuck. But here's the newcomer. He is from the NWF. Glory days from days gone by. Handsome Rick Race. Hey, BPW, how's it going? And now, Dynamite Daniel adoring. Now, I tried something new when I was building the women. I got facial overlays, and I used those overlays to kind of change the face up a little bit. On the returning Raven, I used 2 facial overlays. That chick from the first Turtles movie, what the fuck was her name? She's a hot number. She was also in Transformers, the first one. Can't remember her name at the moment. Hey, Shooter Carnegie, how's it going? And I crossed her face with Angelina Jolie's to make one face. And I'm hoping that, I believe it's on Missy Canuck's face. Yes, the chick that played April, Megan Fox. Thank you very much. I crossed Megan Fox's face with Angelina Jolie's. And that was for Raven's face. And it gave her a really nice bitchy look. I don't know how that worked out, but it was really cool looking. For Missy Canuck, I did something very similar. So I'm hoping they dig their... I'm trying to get a little bit more adventurous when I'm creating these superstars. As you can see with Daniel, I went and aged him a little bit because he's supposed to be from the Great War that ended civilization. So he's supposed to look a little bit older, a little bit more worn. Thank you very much, Mrs. Utaker. How's it going, Judgment? How's it going, Mama? Raven? And you guys all know him. You just seen him whoop Shino Malice's ass in Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. Mark Caliber. Now, if Mark doesn't have any problems, me switching up the look a little bit. I want him to look just as he is, but he won't have the eternity markings on him. And maybe a slightly different look. Good to hear you like your character there, Daniel. Hunter Ghost, how's it going? Oh, good to hear, Hunter. Hey, man, anyone willing to press that broadcast button? I give credit to, it's not easy, man. It is not easy. Like I said, I won't do any commentary tonight because my throat is trashed. Really overworked it at the pay-per-view and then caught a slight cold. Redneck Avenger, Jake Bagwell. And as you guys know, a big friend of the Warrior Nation crew, the Wall family, he is known as the Freak Show, Macy Lucas. Fred Starr, how's it going? Joker. Mad Mike, how's it going? Yes, this is basically just an exhibition match to showcase these new individuals. Nothing over the top. Basically so the people can see their character, what I did with them. Some of those just revealing, hey, they've arrived in RWO. And, you know, it's my way of doing something. Here's a story for you. I haven't worn jeans for a good 3 years. Can't stand wearing them after I gained weight. But I've lost weight in recent months. So I went and put on an old pair of my jeans. So bored. Went to the bathroom, had to turn around, take a look at my ass. And it's like, hey, it's starting to look good again. Just fucking with yous, man. Just fucking with yous. Hey, Bad Jan, how's it going? Hey man, if you can't throw a little funny in when you can't do commentary, what's the use doing anything, right? Oh no, not a hot ass. No. No, I'd have to do a bunch of squats to get that ass again. Blazer Pete wants assless chaps next. No, I can do without. Honestly, I'm fine. I do owe Blazy Boy something, but he's thinking I'm going to hit the timeout button on him. I ain't going to play that game with him. Because then it becomes a timeout war between me and him. And, I've got something else cooking for Blazy Boy. I will never time out again. I am never angry. Believe me, Blaze, I was sitting here laughing so hard. I ended up having to mop the screen of my PC off because coffee sprayed all over the damn place when you hit that timeout button, man. And then you go and pull the Arnie fucking impersonation, and I had to go and whack the shit out of my keyboard because I spewed coffee on that fucker too. So I'm hoping I didn't wreck the damn thing. Coffee, motherfucker, coffee. The keyboard, oh, you motherfucker. Blaze, you are so in for it. But looks like we're down to 3 men here. Mark Caliber taking it to Daniel Doring. Now, I didn't ask him if I could twist his name a little bit because he goes by Daniel Dino. And it just did, I couldn't fit a storyline around a guy named Daniel Dino. So I knew Daniel Dino from back in Wrestler Unstoppable when I was running Big Dog Wrestling over there. And he went by Dynamite something or other. Mark Caliber with a exhibition victory. And it was like Dynamite something or other. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to put a little twist on it. Have him as a demolition expert. And he is the Dynamite Daniel Doring. Hey, Willie Robertson, Shifty, how's it going, guys? Congratulations on the exhibition match to Mark Caliber. Now, eventually, I want to bring his brother over as well, but for now, Mark going to be representing the Caliber family. So let's bring in I believe it's 4 women I brought in, so let's see. He should tag with Josh Dynamite. That's a good pairing there, Blaze. That is a very good pairing. Yes, the Firecracker Dynamite. Thank you very much. You know what? This is all we need. So now I got to remember who they are. Okay. Who did I all bring in? Jesus, trying to remember. Oh, Oxidizing Angel and Raven. And I believe it started with a J. I might have been wrong. What I'm also doing, like I did with Midnight Rider, I didn't have a spot available. So some of you guys might be coming out with an entrance that has you as a different name sometimes. This is for the newcomers. If I don't have an empty spot and I will really want someone to come in that really fits RWO, I'll do what I did with Jake Bagwell. I made a character on the side and it's Midnight Rider. So I will be doing something like that. Missy Canuck. We already have her. What the fuck? Who is the last chick? Oh my god, I forgot her name. There we go. Sophia. So we've got some second generation superstars in the wasteland. That's already started with the Wall family. But I'm hoping you dig it. See more clarity. How's it going? If it was only possible with PS4, I would have intergender matches. I really hope they bring that in with 2K19. I know a lot of the people involved in RWO and the other shows really want to see intergender matches take place. Yes, the wasteland is multiplying. We've got my daughter Samantha that goes under a different name. She is known as Tatiana Morgova. And then there's Nadine. So you've got those two. Now you got Sophia Nightwalker and Missy Canuck. So a little bit interesting. Or at least that Mark Caliber. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Mad Mike. Now this would be Missy Canuck. See more clarity. You know what? I still have my PS2 as well. It's up in my son's room. Haven't broken it out for a while, but thank you, Mrs. Taker. I'm hoping that Missy Canuck likes the look as well. Nick Varr, how's it going? Please ask permission before you come in and advertise your channel, Nick Varr. Hey, Nick Werner, how's it going? Now, this is a woman I did not create. And I'm sorry, I can't let this whole entrance go, but she's known as Oxidizing Angel. And I'm hoping that Sophia Nightwalker doesn't mind if I change the entrance. It just, to me, it doesn't fit her. Thank you, Missy Canuck. Alright, that's all I can take from that entrance. Thank you, Wild Matt. And here she is, the return of Raven. And this is where I used 2 overlays for the facial features to give her a bit of a different look. I hope she doesn't mind the look. No more shifts and giggles. Oh no, there is still shifts and giggles. And it's actually shits and giggles. Thank you, Raven. Glad you like it. Hey, Ali Muhammad, how's it going? Yes, shits and giggles with a Z. And the final one, Sophia Nightwalker, and I called someone else's Sophia Nightwalker, but it was Oxidizing Angel. Thank you, Daniel. Glad you like it. Right now I'm on a little bit of a 2-week break, getting ready for the third installment of RWO. I call it a series. We run about 2.5, 3 months, and then I take a little break, get ready for the next series, and it's going to be the Nations at War. It's Wasteland Warzone or Wasteland Domination, whatever it's called. It'll get there. Yes, she is. Now, usually I don't take alts on, but I really needed to fill that void that the women's division had. I want to be able to have a 2-tier title system in the women's division. So the Hellcat title will now be the mid-card title for the women's division, and the Empress of the Wasteland title will be the big title for the women's division, and then they will have a tag team title as well. Thank you, Shooter. I plan on doing a UFC show maybe on Saturday or Sunday. I'm hoping my throat's a little bit better by then, and I can do it some justice. Hey, how's it going, Need Space? Long time no see, brother. Rebel has lots of kids. Yes, he does. Well, I am busy at work with it there, Mrs. U-Taker. I plan on giving you a nice little surprise. Good to hear, man. So am I. Taking a little break from it, though. This is just a little live stream to show the people who's coming into the shows. Tomorrow, hopefully, it's a nice day, and I'll be working on the Polera project. I really can't remember Dino. I really can't. You're a fucker, Mad Mike. Raven up on the top row. Nice springboard action by Missy Canuck. Oh, and yes, I've been practicing with the breast overlays as well. Raven has a set of the overlays across her breasts. I was trying to find a workaround for the intergender matches, so I was messing around with a free spot I had, and I used overlay upon overlay to make a dude look like a chick, and it was all kinds of wrong. Hey, how's it going, Pratham? Nicely done, guys. I appreciate the laughs. But yes, like I said, Raven already has 2 different faces over top of hers. So I liked it when it came out, using opacity and all that to mingle them together. It gave her a nice bitchy looking face, and I really wanted that for Raven. Thank you, Missy Canuck. Yeah, I went and did Missy all up, and then I downloaded SOFIA, and it's like, shit, they're wearing almost the same fucking clothes. Hey, which guy doesn't want that job, Raven? Laying upon a woman's breasts? Of course. Going for the crossface chicken wing is none other than the Oxidizing Angel, and the tap and the win goes to the newcomer, Oxidizing Angel. But there's the sneak peek at the newcomers to RWO once we start the Wasteland Wars, where we're pitting nation versus nation. You guys will get a good look at all the newcomers and see how they hold up against the longtime runners of RWO. Thank you very much, Wrestling Mama. I want to thank everyone for joining me. 30 viewers already, just for a little show and tell, you might say. Yes, indeed, Mad Mike. There's a lot of things you can do with the overlays that you couldn't before. I've seen a lot of people doing them, and I'm really trying to get into it. Like for the clothing, altering clothing, where if you've seen the character Anastasia, where she's got her top exposed as well as underneath, the underboob exposed as well. That was created by a friend of mine, and so now I'm picking her apart, using her to help me figure out how to do all these overlays and bring you guys something a little bit different when I create a wrestler. So I want to thank everyone for joining me tonight. Hope you guys had a great night of wrestling over on LTD, plus on I believe there was HWA tonight. I was there for a little bit, and GWA, or was it UCW, over on Sports Lounge Studios. So you guys have a great night. Thank you very much for the compliment there, Michael Gaming Channel. And you guys have a great, great night, because I am out of here.